If you have the storage to download only one game and it has to be a free racing game, what game will you choose? And to make your decision a little bit easier, here is a list of the best new free-to-play racing games in 2023. Starting with number 10, 𝗕cie. This is a free-to-play single-player racing game that let players drive on holographic tracks, using futuristic cars that can go real fast. And the faster you go, the harder it will be to stay on track. But if you do, you'll be able to come out victorious and jump up the competition. Coming up next, number 9 is 𝗕cie Drift. It is a free multiplayer driving game where you can build your car and compete against other players. The game emphasizes on drifting and has realistic drifting physics and real good graphics. It also features 15 real-world tracks, and you'll have plenty of opportunities to show off your skills and win against up to 32 other players and friends. The game has been out since last year and has mostly positive reviews on Steam. That's why it's worth checking out in 2023. Moving on to game number 8, Asphalt 10 Speed. A free racing game that, according to rumors, is coming this year for PC and mobile. And like the previous game Asphalt 9 Legends, it will be up on Steam for free. In the game, players have the opportunity to race in real-life locations with supercars that can be collected, upgraded and customized, and experience a fast-paced action gameplay in single or multiplayer mods. The game will most likely feature 200 unique tracks in 15 real-world locations and continents. The game will also let players team up with their friends and compete together as a clan to unlock new milestones and rewards and rise up as a team. Asphalt 10 Speed is coming later in 2023. Meanwhile, you can try Asphalt 9 as it's a newcomer to Steam and it's free. Up next, game number 7 is Classic Racers. This is a free-to-play racing game that allows players to experience vintage driving. Players will compete in multiplayer races to cross the finish line as fast as possible to win the race and be ranked in the top of the leaderboard. Classic Racers offers a range of iconic cars to drive, including 4 different car types to choose from, and take on the challenge on 11 unique tracks. The game has simple controls that are easy to pick up, making it accessible for players of all skill levels. Classic Racers is relatively new and was received positively by fans of racing games. Making its way to number 6 is KARTRIDER's Drift. This is a free-to-play multiplayer racing game that was released January of this year and offers a unique cross-platform kart racing experience, a fast-paced competition, and kart and character customization. It also lets players play together across platforms with no barriers, from PC, PlayStation, Switch, and even mobile. KARTRIDER offers 2 different mods to play. Speed mod, your classic racer mod that focus on precise controls, advanced drifting, and highly skilled gameplay. The second one is Item mod, which is a combat racing experience and feature battles between players, allowing them to take out opponents with items such as rocket launchers, water bombs, and even UFOs. Another exciting game to look out for, number 5 is Gangstar New York. A free-to-play open-world game set in New York City, where players start with nothing and they have to hustle their way to the top and take over the city by taking on heists, stealing, street racing, and doing whatever it takes to gain money. The game is similar to GTA. It's not mainly a racing game, but it features driving that many driving fans will appreciate. It also features all kinds of vehicles from supercars, motorbikes, planes, and even jetpacks, and that gives players the freedom to approach the game the way they like to. It also offers co-op and multiplayer mods where players can play with other friends in 10-player co-op and PvP events and race together or against each other to win. Next, game number 4 is Engine Evolution 23. A free-to-play multiplayer racing game that has fast-paced action races and will be released June of 2023. The game features classic old cars and new modern cars, and players can race with them against 11 other players and customize their vehicles and riders as much as they want, using a simple customization system. They can also participate in ranked matches and compete with other players for the number 1 spot. Engine Evolution 2023 features more than 14 tracks, 100 vehicles, and it's worth a try when released, especially for players who have low-end PCs. And now we reach the games that are the most fun, that have the best graphics, and with the most solid gameplay, that look like AAA games but are actually free-to-play. Number 3, Trackmania. A free-to-play racing game that has been a hit for PC for years, and in 2023 it's getting a huge update, and it's coming to console for the first time as a free-to-play title. The gameplay and physics of the game has received a lot of attention and are regarded as some of the greatest in the racing game genre. Trackmania features a variety of tracks with different environments, a track editor that enables players to design their own custom tracks and share them with others, and a variety of vehicles with unique handling characteristics, and a constantly growing online community where players can compete against each other in races and time trials. The game offers a variety of game modes, including solo, split screen, and online multiplayer. And overall, it's a thrilling and highly replayable racing game that offers endless possibilities for players to test their skills and creativity. Next, sitting at number 2 is Disney Speedstorm, a free hero-based combat racing game set on high-speed circuits inspired by Disney and Pixar worlds. And players can choose from a variety of iconic characters like Mickey Mouse, Elsa, Donald the Duck, and many others. Then use their unique skills to claim victory on the racetrack. The game is developed by the creators of Asphalt series, a game that we mentioned earlier. But unlike Asphalt, Speedstorm has cartoonish-type graphics and offers combat racing gameplay with stunning visuals and a variety of game modes, including solo, local, and online multiplayer. Speedstorm will have new content and characters added to it on a regular basis and will be available on every single gaming platform. And now it's time for the best free-to-play racing game in 2023. Number 1 is KARTRIDER Street, an open-world multiplayer racing game that offers players a large open-world city with many different locations to explore, such as dense city streets, steep mountain routes, and fascinating coastal highways. And players can participate in real network races against other players and enjoy the excitement of drifting, speeding, and weaving through the traffic. The game also features detailed customization options that allow players to construct their car using the game's complex tuning tools. KARTRIDER Street is the ideal game for those who want to enter the world of street racing and drifting. The video is almost over, but here is a little surprise for you. Those are the top picks of the games that didn't make it to the top 10 yet still worth playing. Barji Kart, a free racing game where players can go head-to-head against up to 9 other friends and compete for the first place choosing from different cars and items. Splash Wars, a free-to-play team car combat game where you need to paint the whole arena with your own ink and destroy enemy cars and win. Formula Bwoah Online, a fun free-to-play cross-platform racing game with top-down racing and arcade style that let players control Formula 1 cars and race against each other. Truck World Driving School, a truck simulator game that let players learn the basics of truck driving, facing challenges, grades, and much more. ExpanSim, a vehicle simulator that offers realistic physics of cars, trucks, and other vehicles. Another game worth mentioning is Forza Motorsport 6 Apex, a free-to-play multiplayer online racing game that was released in 2016. And finally, I want to mention a classic called Gem that you might like, Race Room Racing Experience, a free racing game that was released back in 2013 and still going strong even today thanks to its loyal player base. And if you made it this far, tell me which game are you planning to play. And if you're still not sure about it, check this video for more fantastic new games. And as always, stay home, stay safe, play games, and peace out.